FORA.tv. The world is thinking.
Let me introduce the first one, Mary Gordon, who is a Canadian. She grew up in Newfoundland and sounds like a Caledonian Mary Poppins. She saw something in her class. Kids were coming more and more who could only respond with aggression when another child made them uncomfortable. Of course, that invites aggression back, and you get the cycles, and every time you go through that cycle, it gets deeper. And she said, this is a bigger problem than my teaching of the class. And she gave herself permission to change the whole system. Now, I'm jumping ahead. 4 years later, there are 2,000 schools in Canada that have adopted her new approach. Bullying rates come down and stay down after this intervention. She's now in 5 other countries, including in Seattle, and some of you have actually helped her come here to San Francisco. What does she do? She asks for a couple of hours a month from the schools, that's all, for a year. And she brings an infant at the beginning of the year, less than 1 year old, who wears a little t-shirt, the professor. And students, not the teacher, sit and try and figure out, what is the professor saying? And then what is the professor feeling? And they're watching the parent and the child, and they're seeing empathy, and they grasp empathy through a limbic learning process. Now, this is profoundly, profoundly important. Any child today, anywhere in the world, who does not master a highly sophisticated level of empathy will be marginalized. As you move up that curve of change, the rules cover less and less. They're always changing. They're in conflict. They haven't been invented yet. You can't be a good person just by following the rules. You need this skill of empathy. Now, how many elementary school principals in San Francisco, or for that matter, anywhere in the world, know that they're failing if they've got one second grader who's not grasped empathy? It isn't even in the discussion. That's something that Mary and hundreds of other fellows around the world are changing.